Hey y'all, what's up? This is my 1 millionth time doing the voiceover for this, and it's because I was not satisfied with the first one or the second one, but 3 times the charm. I enlisted the video. I didn't like it. I didn't like the voiceover, and here's why. The person I'm painting, her name is Maricela. Say hi, Maricela. This is a new friend that I've made, and I deleted the voiceover because I didn't like what I said. There's many reasons why I didn't like it, but at the same time, I did kind of like it. But that's a whole other story. Just in general, not necessarily about Maricela and whomever. I have issues with anxiety. Okay, not like social anxiety, as y'all could probably tell, or more like, I get really nervous when it comes to making new friends. I tend to have a bad mindset about how people think about me, how people perceive me, etc., etc. I have this horrible voice. It's been better now, but I would have this horrible voice in my head that would think that I am not worthy as a friend. People don't like me. I'm not likable. Nobody likes me. That runs in my head a lot. I think the worst about situations. I even do that with Maricela and the other friend that I'm making, and other friends that I make in general. And my assumptions, I sometimes let them go crazy. Sometimes I'm right in my assumptions, but sometimes I'm very much wrong, and it's just all fear-based. And I know a lot of it has to do with childhood trauma. Growing up, I used to feel like people didn't like me very much, and it kind of showed. I used to get bullied a lot in elementary school, middle school. By high school, it calmed down a bit, but it was still a little bit of, I used to get a little bit of stuff for the way I was. I'm different, okay? I'm not a typical person that showed all my life. That always showed, okay? And so now I'm at a point in my life where I'm an adult and I'm being myself unapologetically, but it brings fear in me sometimes that other people don't like me as much. And sometimes that runs in my mind. And to be honest, sometimes I just don't like other people. I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep it 100. That's not to say I don't like this person in the picture, because that's not true at all. I actually do really like this person. But there are some people who I don't like. And I hold on to them too long. I'm not honest about how I feel. Sometimes it's not even them, it's just me. We're just not compatible. And sometimes it is them, I'm not gonna lie. I've been on a spiritual journey for years now. And the thing about the spiritual journey that they don't talk about, I just I dove in. I had no choice, honestly, but that's all the story. But the thing about when you're on a spiritual journey, you will fall out of alignment with people. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because sometimes these people are very toxic. Sometimes these people want to use you. Sometimes they might not be toxic, but they're so broken that you can't really fix them. And being me, I used to be the save-a-hoe. I definitely have save-a-hoe tendencies sometimes. And I've had histories of having people in my life just for the mere fact that they had problems and I wanted to fix them. This even happened when I moved to Houston. This is actually a recent thing that I've been learning to let go of, where I let this girl use me for rides and a bunch of shit because I was trying to save her. I wanted her, I don't know. I thought she was also attractive too. Sometimes I get blinded by attractiveness with people, and I need to work on that. I especially do that with women. It's fucking horrible. Men, not so much, because men are more the chasers in my eyes. But when it comes to women, yes, I definitely can be the type to start to let them kind of use me. It's so pathetic. By the way, I did the underpainting in purple because purple is her favorite color, and also because it's the best color, of course. Oh my gosh. But anyway, back to the topic. Actually, forgot it? No, I didn't. Okay, seriously. I let people use me. And sometimes they didn't realize they were using. A lot of times users don't realize they're users. Maybe they do, but they'll never admit it. But sometimes I don't think they do. I think they just need so much supply or energy that you give and give and give, and then you get tired. And I did that with so many people in my life, so many fucking people in my life. And so I would give because I'm trying to save them, because I want them to be better, because I wanted them, because they were attractive. There was just so many becauses. Because I've known them for a long time. That would be a case sometimes too. Sometimes they weren't users, but they used my energy because they just needed so much help in life. And it felt like a teacher or mother-daughter relationship, or, you know what I'm saying, or mother-son. And it was just fucking weird. Sometimes it happened with men too. I let them use the fuck out of me energetically, like I said, not like material-wise like with women. But I let them use the fuck out of me, and I'd be so tired all the time. I remember a part of my life in 2020, something like that. I was just so fucking tired. No, it was before 2020. 2018 through 2020. I was so fucking tired all the time. It was like chronic fatigue. I thought something was wrong with me. I had no idea what was going on. But as time went on, I began to realize that I was always so tired because people were literally draining my energy. And I didn't know it because I didn't know any better. But as I go older, I began to realize when I started to cut these people out of my life, my energy came back. And I'm even noticing now I don't suffer from those problems like I did because I don't entertain those energy vampires anymore. And this is not to say these people are innately horrible or bad, or they're just awful or whatever the fuck ever. It's just to say that they just are not giving the same energy that I'm giving. And so I end up drained. Like when I'm with someone, I should feel invigorated. I should feel good. You know what I'm saying? I should feel happy. I should feel like I got something out of it and they got something out of it. Even if it's just us having fun, you know, it shouldn't feel so one-sided. It shouldn't feel like I'm doing so much more. I shouldn't feel like I'm the only one who's upholding a certain, you know, upholding the word or being reliable, or who is giving advice or giving help or giving money, etc., all those things. It shouldn't be one-sided. And I think because of all these things that I've gone through in regards to friendships, I have a hard time making friends, for one, because I'm always worried, and sometimes I'm right, like I said, I'm always worried that their users are not going to be good, you know, they're going to drain me. I'm also worried that they don't like me, and they're just going to abandon me. I have those issues too. I don't know. I partially know where that comes from, but I don't know why it's so bad. And I know I was made fun of a lot growing up. I know that people would say they didn't like me a lot. I was bullied and all that stuff, but I'm an adult. Like I said, I'm an adult now. I have to get over that. I have to get past that. I'm working on it. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. This is something I've been carrying for a long time. And it felt like the only people who really liked me, the only people I would put energy to or around were the users, because users will always be around, unfortunately, because that's what they do. They use. They'll always be there. You know, they just need you. They need you. They literally need you. And when I was very much in my codependency, I wanted to be needed. I felt like I needed to be needed. And if I wasn't needed, I felt like I was worthless. And oh my God, despite how much he gets on my nerve, the person who I consider my twin flame or whatever, fuck that term, but he made me realize how much I needed to be needed and how unhealthy it was. He basically said that in a way, like it's not healthy. And he was right. It wasn't healthy. And that's why I got my help. You know, I started going to Codependence Anonymous. And as I went to Codependence Anonymous, I started to really, really, really realize how important my needs, my values, my boundaries mattered. And now I don't feel bad when I set a boundary. If someone has a problem with my boundary, that's them problem. It's not my problem. It's right for me to have boundaries. And it's okay for me to lose friends. That's another thing I had to lose. Like, holding on to toxic relationships too long does nothing for me. It does nothing but drain me. And also keeping an open heart to people who actually love me and not feel like unless I'm needed by somebody, unless, you know, I can do something for somebody, that I'm worthless. Like my friendship is valuable outside of what I can do for people. It's valuable because I'm a cool person, you know. I am a cool person, and I am helpful. That is a good thing too. it is good to be helpful too, but it's also good just to be me, and for people to like me just because of me, you know, for people to think I'm funny, or people think I'm inspirational just from being myself, you know. It doesn't have to be a give and take relationship all the time. It could just be an energy thing, you know, just vibing with the energy. That's another thing I learned with the supposed twin flame. He never wanted anything of me, you know, other than sex sometimes, but that was different. Like, I could have refused and he would have been okay with it, you know. But like, he didn't need me. He didn't need anything from me. Anytime he was around me, it was just to be around me. It wasn't one of those give and take things. And I had to learn that. Like, everything doesn't have to be a give and take. Sometimes I just want somebody around because I want them around. And I like them. And I don't have to save nobody. People are capable of helping themselves, whether they realize it or not. And even if they're not capable, whatever the fuck, it's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility to save them. It's not my responsibility to help them. And that's something I really had to learn. And I'm learning that to apply that to my friendships now, to not just want people around because I feel like I give something for them, like they need me, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's more just we're in each other's lives because it's meant to be, and because we like each other's company. We want each other around. Just like this person. I like this person. I feel like I have a decent amount of similarities with her. She's cool. I'm still getting to know her, to be honest. I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm still getting to know her. But from what I've seen so far, I have no complaints. And I enjoyed painting this, and I gave it to her. It was a gift. I really enjoyed painting this, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me paint this. I actually want to do more of these videos. The next painting, I know I said I was going to do a portrait series, but you know me, I'm Ayana-Jarvis, and sometimes I go off course, or ayanasioux. Oh, I gave the whole government. Sometimes I go off course, and I'm going to do something different next. Not the next video you see, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the description if you want to support this channel, or throw a tip. I plan on doing more art videos and fashion related videos, all that stuff. No tutorials. I can't do all of that. But yeah, check out the description if you want to support. Throw me some cash if you want to for uploading these videos, because they take work and time. And I'll see you guys for another video. Peace, y'all. And love. And you are worthy. You're a cool friend.